8 to 10 feet.
Maybe 8 feet, 10 feet, around 3 meters. So 10 feet. Let's try with 10 feet. 10 feet. What is the area load? Your area is office or storage or public or roof or what do you think? So it's office. Let's start with office. What is the type of slab? Reinforced concrete, nothing else. Design method, we don't care. We will not design. We are using for structural analysis only. Then okay. Cancel this one. So to open your floor, your RISA floor, just open the software, click this icon for new model, then choose concrete floor slab, define your elevation, and then okay. Once you hit okay, here is your main window of your software. What do you think? Looks like RISA 2D. If I would like to remove this grid line, do you remember how? Yeah, go ahead.
There's a
Go
button
ahead.
there.
View, drawing a grid. Remove. If you would like to get this back, view, drawing the grid, the same. So we have a little bit information about this software. Okay. We need to define first step your joint or your point. Anybody remember how can I define point?
Insert.
Go ahead, insert point. And here is your coordinate, one in Z and the second one in X. So anybody can remind me what is the first coordinate? 0, 0.
0, 0.
What is the second one?
10, 0.
10, 0.
25, 0.
25, 0.
35, 0.
35, 0.
50, 0.
50, 0. 0, 10,
15.
15, 10, 15, 25, 15, 35, 15, 50, 15, 0, 25, 10, 25, 25, 25, 35, 25, 50, 25, 0, 45, 10, 45, 25, 45, 35, 45, 50, 45. That's right? And then close. Wait, close. What is the joint? Or what is the point? View, view, point label, here is your point. Here is your point. And I wrote this note to you. Insert, joint or point. The floor will be drawn in ZX plane, so your coordinate in Z and X. After you are done with this coordinates, open view and point label, you will find your point. Any question? Second one, we need to define or draw your beams. Anybody remember how can I draw a member?
Insert, remember?
Insert beams.
Mean.
So right now we have beam, we have column. In RISA in 2D we have only one member. Member maybe column, member your maybe beam, anyway. So but here we have different names. So insert beam, beam, and is your cross section is rectangular? Maybe different shape. So we can explicit shape and you can define it from this icon. What is the depth? 30 feet, I'm sorry, 30 inch. What is the width? 16 inch. Okay, apply, go ahead. Draw from here to there. I would like to draw each horizontal beam from left to right. From left to right. From left to right. From left to right. Be organized. Why? I will let you know. Why? I will let you know. But any horizontal from left to right. Any vertical member, or I'm sorry, any beam in the vertical direction from down to up. Like this. Do you know why?
There will.
I would like to know which is the start and the end for this beam. What is the start? What is the end? What is the start for this beam? What is the end? So if you decide in your life to draw your beam, horizontal beam, from left to right, so I can say, hey, any beam, my start point in my left, my end point in my right. For any beams in this direction, I started to draw from this point to this point, this point to this point. That means the start point for this beam here, the end point is here. The start point for this beam is here, and the end is here. So I can reach any location in your beam from your start point. Anyway, so beam, cross section and drawing, insert, beams. Then from this option, open this icon to define your cross section and then draw your beam. Any question? Any question? I know this time is different. Not like the first time you learned how to use RISA 2D. It's completely different. You have a good background about RISA. So just you know what is the new in these commands. Next step. We need to draw column. Okay. Insert columns. And also explicit shape. Define your cross section. Actually for column we have two options. Maybe your column is a circular column. You can use circular and define your diameter. Or your column is a rectangular shape with I think 20 by 20 inch. So your depth 20, your width 20. Okay? And then apply. Go ahead and click at each location of your column. Just click. Just click. Here is your column. So how many columns do you have? 20. So column section and drawing, insert columns, define your column cross section, and then go ahead and click apply, and then draw your columns at each location. We need to define your slab thickness, 5 inch, and then draw your slab. Where? Insert. Everything from insert. Insert. This time I can use slabs. We are looking to draw slabs. So insert, slabs, slabs. First, what is the thickness? This option. Your thickness, 5 inch. Go back to draw your slab. Apply. Start to make click at each corner of your slab. Before starting, I would like to define something. Where is your slab? The whole area is a slab except this panel. This panel is a stair. Yes, stair is a slab but inclined, but this slab not continuous with this one, not at the same level. So forget this panel right now. So if you would like to draw your slab, avoid to draw any slab in stairs and in any opening. So click here, one click here, and one click here, one here, and here, and here. Once you are done, please go back to the first corner you did. I am done. Just escape. Can you show me where is the slab? Yeah. Can you see this icon? If you click this one, can show you what is the extrude view of your building. We have column. We have columns. We have beams. We have slab. We don't have anything here. It's stairs. If you would like to see isometric, go ahead and click this one, ISO. If you would like to see the full height of your building, just click this one rather than floor plan. No, full model. Here is the full model of your building. So from this one, you can choose full model or just plan. From this icon, isometric, to see the isometric 3-dimension, or plan, just plan view, and this icon to see the extrude view. You can see what is the 3-dimension of each member. Because if you go back to plan and remove this one, first go back to floor plan. Here you go. This view, just you see your beam as a line, your column as area, your slab, I cannot see it, but I can feel it. We have a green line here, can define what is the edge of your slab. If you would like to be sure we don't have slab here and we have here, click this icon to see the extrude view. Any questions so far? I think I wrote all of this information here. So for slab thickness, insert slabs, thickness, go back to slab, draw slab and apply, and draw your slab by clicking each corner. If you would like to see the isometric and extrude view, here is this icon, this I-beam, to show the extrude view, and isometric to show the isometric. If you would like to see the full model, select from here full model. We need to define loading. Right now, I draw everything. I draw beams, I draw slabs, I draw columns. So we need to define loads. Anybody remember how can I define load? Insert loads. I would like to define loads in which point load, just at point, line load, just on line, or area load. Area load. I need to define live load is on area load in your slab. So area load. How can I define my area load? No way to define a number, but the only option, what is the type of your building? If you open this icon, you can decide, hey, your building is an office building, is a storage building, is public building, is roof building. So I would like to select what is the type of your plan. So I will use office. And I will use the first option. Just click within your area. If you click here, you define live load on this area. If you click here, you define live load on this area. Let's see. Apply. Go ahead. Click. We have live load here right now. Coming from office building. We have live load here. We have live load. Just click at any point inside the perimeter of your panel. So go ahead and define your live load. Just click. Just click. Don't do anything here. We defined our load. So loading, insert, loads, area load. Choose your type, click this one and apply. Just click at each panel, you can define your live load. Once you defined your load, hey, you put your load on a slab. Then we have area assigned to each beam. Then each beam will get reaction on your column. I don't care about all of these steps. The software will do everything. You defined everything. You draw your building. You defined your live load on your building. The software will solve everything. What do you think? What will be the next step?
So,
No, before
combination.
solve.
Long
Combination. Combination. Spreadsheet. Wow, everything is the same. Spreadsheets. And then load combination. I don't need to define anything. I don't need to define anything. Everything is ready for you. We have two combination ready, 4 strengths. We have another 2 load combination for surface, just to check deflection or a crack or whatever. But we are concerned about this one. The first combination for strength dead, your dead load will be multiplied by 1.4. The second combination, your dead load by 1.2, your life load by 1.6. Okay? Go ahead. I don't need to do anything, just to be sure we have a combination. Go ahead and solve. Or from this one or this one. Yeah?
Doing a lot of things.
We are done with solving. We are done with solving. Let's see.
Just like 2 weeks.
Right, I think I put a chip plug in me for a reason. I had a reason. I saw this problem.
Results. I'm looking for bending moment diagram on beams. Nothing. Your cross section was hot rolled cross section, cold formed what or concrete?
Concrete.
Open concrete. Member M1